Hello and welcome to this lesson, Hard Work Pays. Remember, in our previous lesson, we discussed about elasticity of demand, how demand responds to changes in prices. Today's lesson is on elasticity of supply, how supply responds to changes in prices. The objectives for this lesson are you should be able to define elasticity of supply, types of elasticity of supply, and the measurement of elasticity of supply. What is elasticity of supply? Elasticity of supply refers to the degree or extent of responsiveness of supply to changes in prices of goods. Now, our supply reacts to changes in the price of that commodity itself. Do we understand? We have various um, we have price elasticity of supply, and it has various types. We have the unit or unitary elastic supply. We have the fairly elastic supply, the fairly inelastic supply, the zero elastic supply, and the perfect elastic supply. So let's talk about the unit or unitary elastic supply. Are we together, students? This is when a change in price leads to equal change in the quantity supplied. So we call it unit or unitary elastic supply because it is equal to 1. Next, we have the fairly inelastic supply. When we talk about fairly inelastic supply, this is when a change in price leads to little or no change in the quantity supplied. In this case, elasticity of supply is less than 1. Do you understand? We have the fairly elastic supply, and this is when a change in price leads to greater changes in the quantity supplied in the market. That means elasticity of supply is greater than 1. There's a diagram showing a fairly elastic supply. Next, we have the zero elasticity of supply. This is when a change in price does not affect the quantity supplied. The quantity supplied remain the same even when the price is either rising or falling. Do you understand? We also have the perfectly elasticity of supply. This is when supply responds sharply to changes in price. Now, a slight fall in the price of a commodity will lead to a fall in the quantity supplied, and an increase in the price of a commodity will lead to increase in the quantity supplied. So we call it perfectly or infinite elastic supply. Now let's go to the measurement of elasticity of supply, known as the coefficient of price elasticity of supply. The coefficient of price elasticity of supply is expressed in the form of the equation you see, that is percentage change in supply over percentage change in price. This is the formula for elasticity of supply. So we're going to take two examples on this. Do you understand? Now, as stated above, if elasticity is equal to 1, elasticity of supply is unitary. If it is less than 1, it is inelastic, and if it is more or greater than 1, it is elastic. We have example 1 where we have our price and our quantity supplied. You can see that we have 10 naira, the changes in price from 10 naira to 6 naira, changes in quantity from 80 to 48. So we have changes in quantity supplied over over old quantity, which is 80 minus 48 over 80 times 100 over 1 to give you 40%. Now the next thing to do is to find your changes in price. Now to get your changes in price, it is 10 minus 6 over the old price, which is 10, to give you 4 over 10 times 100 over 1. And you also get 40% for your percentage change in price. And lastly, you divide both. Your 40 divided by 40, you get 1. So it is called unitary elasticity of supply. This is the interpretation. Example 2, we have our price and quantity. The price changes from 4 to 3. The quantity supplied changes from 200 to 190. All you need to do is to find the changes in the quantity supplied over the old quantity times 100 over 1 to give you 200 minus 190 over 200, which is 10 over 200 times 100 over 1. We get 5%. And now for your percentage change in price. You find the changes in price over the old price times 100 over 1. So to give you, it will be 4 minus 3 over 4 times 100 over 1. So we have 1 over 4 times 100 over 1, which is 25%. Are we together? 25%. And the last thing to do here is your 5 divided by your 25 will give you 0.2. Elasticity of supply is fairly inelastic because it is less than 1. Thank you for watching this video. See you in our next lesson. Remember, hard work pays.